Divelang, you guys, welcome to yet another episode on Stories with K Mesh. You guys, I know that we didn't upload a video on the previous Friday. I did try to explain that on different platforms, but let me just quickly explain it to you. You guys, you understand what I'm trying to do here at K Mesh. I'm trying to get us to come through and share our personal stories, and personal really means personal. So sometimes people come through and they share their personal stories and then they feel like, oh, I can't post anymore. I didn't want to say this. I didn't want to say that. And I understand. We are working with people. So that happens and it's okay. But I need you to understand the process that goes into this. This is our work. We invest time, money, and skill into this. So if you come through and then you change your mind, guys, that is 2 gig of uploading a video and then we must take it down. Guys, I'm just asking you guys, when you come through, be ready to share your story. Don't say what you don't want to say because, guys, I lose my patience. You guys, I felt so discouraged in the previous week when somebody said, oh, we can't upload anymore. Yeah, I felt very discouraged. But today, you guys, I am so glad because I'm feeling more and more encouraged and I am hopeful because my guest for today, guys, is doing the things. We traveled 2 hours from Zanin to Mankweng to come and meet this guy. And you guys, I can already tell you that it was worth it. I haven't had anything, but it was worth it. And let me tell you how I know that it's worth it. We walked into this big, beautiful house, guys. There's this big house looking at me, staring at me like, take me. So I know that it's worth it because he's gonna tell us, how did we get to this house? How did you get this house? Okay, you guys, so today I'm sitting here with, I'm gonna call him Mr. Rabbit. He will introduce himself and you guys will know in a minute how this guy is Mr. Rabbit. I also want to know why is he Mr. Rabbit. So he's gonna tell us why we are here. I'm just gonna tell you guys why we are here quickly. Well, let me tell him and then you guys will hear. Okay, Puti, welcome to my show.
Hello, Kimesh. Thank you.
How do you feel? I see a big smile.
I'm always smiling, and you just added to it. I'm smiling as well, just because you came here.
You're always smiling.
I'm always smiling.
Okay, so show people why I'm calling you Mr. Rabbit.
Oh, this is the reason why she's calling me Mr. Rabbit.
Let's see the pants.
You want me to stand
Rabbit?
Oh,
Is
it
the
is
shoe
also
rabbit?
rabbit. But the rabbit one is inside.
You have a rabbit shoe?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about Rabbit. What is Rabbit?
Rabbit is a group of companies. It's actually called Rabbit Group,
Yeah.
Pty Ltd.
Yeah.
Which has a lot of babies inside, of which number 1 is Rabbit Events Management, number 2 Rabbit Car Rental, number 3 Rabbit Clothing, and now number 4 it's Rabbit's Pizza. Yeah, of which there's also yet another one who is right on the side, that is called Xitsakiso Trading Enterprise Pty Ltd.
So Xitsakiso is friends with Rabbit.
Xitsakiso is friends with Rabbit. Xitsakiso is the mother of Rabbit. Rabbit is the brother to. It's just
family.
It's family.
And you are what? To Xitsakiso and Rabbit, you are the father.
Maybe the grandfather.
You guys, so I'm going through Facebook.
Yeah.
This is me. I'm chilling on my bed.
Yeah.
I don't have Facebook. My husband's Facebook.
Okay.
And then I see this guy who says, here is a young African brother who has brought pizza to the village. Dun, dun, dun. I'm like, I'm interested in this. I'm doing a read more. And then I see your face there with the pizza. I'm like, we need to see this guy.
Yeah.
So let's just, that's how we are here.
Okay.
So I messaged this guy, you need to come tell my viewers, pizza, rural, what's going on? We are interested in this story.
Yeah.
You know, here at K-Mesh, we are on the black agenda. Okay. We are on #black agenda. We are supporting black businesses. We are supporting young entrepreneurs like yourself. Yeah. So this is why we are here. Okay. Let's just start here. Xitsakiso, what does it mean?
Somebody who makes people happy. You see, you are happy right now just
it's
because you're talking to me.
Yes, you have the anointing.
Hallelujah.
So I thought Xitsakiso means I'm happy, like where you are happy.
Xitsakiso is something that makes you happy.
Xitsakiso.
So, yeah.
Like Xitsakiso.
You see, so yeah.
I tell it here when I'm married.
African like a K-Mesh. Vatsonga machangani va kwini na. I wouldn't want to hear.
Okay, so Puti, let's start here. Maybe let's just go childhood. Where were you born? Xitsakiso, surname, what's going on? I can you understand the real. Yeah, let's start.
Xitsakiso, where was he born? Xitsakiso was actually born Akangwamitwa, Adzani, in a small village called Maloisi. That's where I'm coming from. I actually schooled there. I did my primary Akamandagazi. Yes. That is Favasi Primary School. That's where I started my schooling. Then from there went to Fofoza Primary School. After Fofoza went to Lwandlemuni High School. I mean. Then still Gangwami. So from Lwandlemuni High School, I did up until my grade 9. Then when I went to grade 10, I then went to Ngoangoa Bakuna High School, and that's where I matriculated.
So Shilungule Shishuma Kangwangu.
Shilungule Shishuma Kangwami. Oh. That's it. No way. Shilungule Shishuma Kangwami. Mitunga kubantu Kangwami to Vashtivi Shilungule. Ah, me bad. Definitely, I'm telling you.
So you're not the ones
down from that village.
So you're not the ones who grew up in the big, beautiful house. No. That's not you.
I'm actually at home. In fact, we just got a Betanyana house. I think when my sister built a house. I think about 3-4 years back. That's when we had a Betanyana house. But it has always been like you see.
The normal Kangwamita home.
Yeah, I did not grow up in a rich family. Okay,
where we say all the village comes to watch TV at your house.
No. I did not grow up in a but we keep
comfortable.
We are
made their cheese.
The only cheese that we eat is the pizza cheese. The only cheese that we eat, and cheese boy, if you want to ask that. No, I'm not a
that's
cheese boy.
That's
Bigir, na chukel, na brown, na kondas melek, na kondas melek.
Okay, so you matriculated. What year is this now?
Now it's 2020, right? I matriculated 2011.
Okay.
That's when I did my matric.
Yeah, and then matric, where are you going? What's going on?
After matric 2011, I then went to University of Limpopo. That was 2012. Yeah, I got Mama Joyce. She's the one who convinced me. I had not applied. She convinced me to go to University of Limpopo. She made sure she gave me the money because I did not have the money, and okay. My mom passed away when I was doing my grade 3. That was 2004. So when she passed away, I was staying with Mama Olu, Mankulu Amina, the one where I'm actually staying with right now. Kangwamito. So things were not as easy, but it happened that she made sure that I go to University of Limpopo. That was 2012, where I started with my degree, BSc in Physical and Mineral Sciences. So
yes, here I don't interview man Kapamang. I'm telling you.
Yes, of which okay, going reversing right a little back then. I then started working at Spur. That was 2008, if I'm not mistaken, when I was doing my grade 10. I started working at Spur, Mr. Rivatani, while I was at high school.
In grade 10?
Yes. So I would go to work maybe sometimes after school, sometimes during holidays and all those things.
Why?
So okay. I think I was born a hustler, maybe. I don't know. But I've always been a person who wanted to make money, extra cash for myself. Because even when I was in primary. When I was in primary, my Uncle Spokes, he gave me a camera. A camera, you see those film cameras. Yeah. So I used to take pictures at school when I was doing my grade 3.
Grade 3 is standard manga too.
Standard 1. Yes. Just after my mom passed away. Yeah, so he gave me a camera. I would take pictures, sell sweets at school there by Fofoza Primary School. So since that time,
So you've always been business minded.
That's what I think. Now getting to think about it, I think I've always been business minded, but never got to know and see that this guy is into business. But yeah, that's all I've been doing since then. Then fast forwarding now, going back to what we were talking about now, worked at Spur, then came to university, started at Savannah Mall. There's a Falcon Rock Spur there. I continued working there while in university.
And now you are in university. You are now a waiter at Spur, and then the girls, you are not worried. Who?
You know, when you a Tsonga boy, you don't get to be worried so much because, you know, we don't really have the looks, but the language speaks for you.
The language is romantic.
It's romantic. Everyone out there just wants to be like, what even love I'm sure like you, if you did not meet your husband there, by then, no, and I know that what that love
Okay, you are at University of Limpopo, you are at Spur, Savannah.
Yeah, then working there, as I was working, because I was not really receiving much from home. Mama Olu got to save some money for me. Okay, I did not grow up with my dad around. I only got to know my dad at a later stage, of which he was not really into my life there, and like even right now he's not really there, but I know him. Yeah, so I had to like juggle things around, try to make money, try to do this and that. Then after, you see, things were just a bit hectic, then I had to work at the same time. Then what happened is, after, when I went to I was doing my second year. That was 2014, because I got because sometimes when you are up and down. So yeah, because in that in 2013 late, I impregnated a lady, and that happens to be Mama Umanaka. I have a 6-year-old baby right now. She's turning 6 on the 25th. So what happened is, after that I had to drop out. To make sure that I work enough, because by then I was no longer working for myself just to put food on the table for myself. Then yeah, it went on and on and on and on.
And the mother was also in school.
She was also in school.
Also in Limpopo.
Yes, University of Limpopo.
And then did she have to drop out as well?
No, she didn't. I had
to
make sure that
she stays.
And because the baby needed to eat. There was no one who was going to give us money for the baby. After all, I was not also getting enough from home and all that. So that's how it actually happened, you know. Then when fast forwarding, after I went back to school 2016, trying to finish, then some more modules were added just because I took 2 gap years and all those things. And this is the secret. Not a lot of people know what I'm telling you about. Most of, even my family members don't know what I'm telling you now, because they think, oh, that guy is at school, you know. Because I have always
they don't know
been
you
here.
took the gap year.
They don't even. So they would always ask, Mara, wena uheta rini xikolo? No, you know what? We're still busy. Things will be right. So I've always tried to keep it a secret, because you see, when you are trying to pursue something, not everyone is gonna understand what you are doing. So I didn't want to like bombard them with a lot of information. But on the other side, I was still hustling, trying to push the events management, of which after 2017, I then bought 2 cars.
Okay, where are you working? Are you working in like a big company at that time, or
hustling?
You're hustling.
Yeah,
you managed to buy cars from hustling.
Yes, I actually stopped working at Spur early 2015. That's when I registered my company. In fact,
Xitsakiso.
No.
Which one?
Rabbit.
Okay.
Yeah, Rabbit. Then I was in the process of registering a company in 2015. Talking about why the name Rabbit. K-Mesh asked why the name Rabbit. So in 2015, I'm a church boy, you know. I'm sure you can see what this boy is, a church boy, and
yeah, you know the Bible from Genesis.
I'm not sure if I know the whole Bible, but I know.
You know John 10.
Yeah, the one I know, I can quote it to you, and but I know the Bible. Yes. So what happened is, we were coming from youth conference back at home.
This is
my home
2015.
church, 2015. My company has been functioning better from 2013, but
they up and down.
Yeah, so 2015 I had to register it. Then on our way back, I was driving a Ford Laser, 2006, 2004, somewhere there, I think, the model.
It's your car.
No,
It's
it
the
was my
church.
pastor friend's car. Pastor KB Budira.
Yes.
So he actually borrowed me the car. I had always had grace with people. They would give me their cars, you see, and all that, because apparently I'm trustworthy.
Yes.
So, so it happened that he gave me the car. We went to a conference at home. As I was driving back, instead of using Hennisberg Road, we used Makuba's first, but instead of passing through Hennisberg, we took the gravel road. Yeah, there's a gravel road just there.
Okay.
So through the Maprasi Lamayani, you know. So as we were driving there, it was late-ish, around 5, 5:30, 6. 2 rabbits started running in front of the car. You see?
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm in the process of registering a company, and I have got to submit 4 names.
Do you have the? Oh, okay. You had like the first name.
I had 4 names already.
Yes.
Then 2 rabbits start running in front of the car, and as they were running, obviously one just comes, you know, the rabbit tikiti barinyana, but not me. So they start.
Not this rabbit.
Not this rabbit.
Not this rabbit.
Yeah. So the Tomo Kitima in front of the car, and in that time, you know what? So I went straight for one, hit one, may it rest in peace.
Amen.
And thank God for it. Then after that, all of a sudden, I think that was a divine encounter. I just had a vision. A rabbit, you see, this decorating clothes. So I was like, oh no. When I got home, I was like, rabbit events management. So I took it and made it the first option. Rabbit events management, Xitsakiso elect events management. The first event company was events management. So by then I registered it. Rabbit events management came winning. So it was the first option and it won. So
and why did you pick up this rabbit? It's dead. You killed it just past Mus.
Yeah.
You just
I
picked it
can't
up.
pass. Get now, man, toilet.
Oh, yaziwa.
Toilet yaziwa kimesh. No ways.
Okay, so just nje, you see a vision of the rabbit.
Of the rabbit.
Just.
Yeah, decorations and all that.
And
So,
at the time, you are registering
events management.
an event which has to do with decoration.
Decoration,
and stuff.
sounds, and like managing stuff and all those things. So it happened that I registered, then the name that came, but Rabbit Events Management. Oh wow, it was a wonderful thing. Then a month later, I received a call. They are saying we want, like I told you, I've been managing events from 2013, but not registered. They call me, they say, we want you to manage something, but we want a registered company. Is there someone you can work with? I'm like, no, I'm registered.
I'm the one.
So for the first time, I got a gig that was paying, that was in 2015, that was paying 48,000.
And this is like the biggest sum of money this company has made.
It was the biggest, and you know what? I was so happy and excited. And then it happened that I did the gig, everything went well. It was a conference at a church somewhere. It went very well, and we were hosting those big pastors, you know. And I also had the reputation out. Okay, this guy, I'm also a singer, by the way. So I had a team that was singing there. We did the decoration, we did the videos and everything. So from there, that's when we went on and fast forwarding. When we bought the car, I bought the cars. It was 2017. 2017, I then bought the cars. When I went home, they were like, surprised, Evan, what's happening?
And also graduate.
No, you haven't graduated. Why are you having cars? And why are you
and we don't understand. Again, as black people, the people who get the money is the people who work at KPMG and what.
Or it's either you are a drug dealer.
Yeah.
So I would say, they were like, when or actually drugs or what's happening? I was like, no, you know what? It's just one of those things. But okay, and then school, how is it going? And by that time,
okay. So
I was still studying. We're writing exams. I bought a car when I was writing my exams. The first one, the white one that you saw there. So 2 weeks later, I went for another one. Bought another one, then started the car rental company. That was 2 weeks later. Started the car rental.
So you had a vision of the car rental, or you just bought the cars and then you had an idea, I can do this.
like I said, I have always been a person yima. So I would rent cars from some rental companies. So I got to a point where I was tired of paying, because you find that in a week I have paid them about 4,000, and it was just a lot of money.
We know that.
So so it was a lot for me. So I had to, like, you know what, why not start this? Because I'm a person who sees an opportunity in everything that comes my way. Any bad situation that comes to me, I see an opportunity of making money as well. So I said, no, let me get another car and put it in a car rental. So that's how the car rental company started. So the clothing company, which is what I'm wearing now, came about when we did the events management t-shirts. I also host live gospel concerts. Live gospel concert, been hosting them at University of Limpopo, Tzaneen, and mainly Polokwane. So the events management company has been hosting such, and people, we used to do t-shirts, you see, giving to the crew. So a lot of people were like, no, we like the t-shirts, we want the t-shirts and all that. So we couldn't cover everyone, and they're like, no, even if you can sell them to us. So we went on to design rabbit wear instead. And then people started buying. Like now we have got track pants, we've got sweaters, we have got jerseys, t-shirts, caps.
And here I am thinking, oh, it's the uniform for, for the pizza or something.
There's a pizza uniform. Yesterday I was wearing the rabbit pizza t-shirt, and the apron, it's a rabbit pizza. But this one, it's the bread.
I'm so inspired. I didn't even know what else to ask. So you're working. We're just gonna go back a bit. We're just gonna jump up and down. You're popcorning. Okay. So you working. You are wayima.
Yeah.
And then how do you save to be able to buy this car? How do you save? You're a young person. Why aren't you just spending? How do you save to manage to get these cars?
Like I said, okay, some of the things, like, there were secrets, but yeah, K-Mesh is asking a lot, and we're just gonna give it to her. Now it's the time.
Amen.
I did not really save as much to say I want to buy the cars cash, because they were brand new cars. So I did not save to say. What I did is I played the system. You see, so yeah, I kept saving money in the bank account over and over again, up until, you see, in a month, when the bank sees you having put in about 30,000, 35,000 there, when you go and say you want a car and that which you can pay 2,000, they're like, this guy has money. So that's actually how I bought cars. They're like, this guy has money. Because when the statement came, they're like, oh, okay. And mind you, the car dealer manager called me instead of the workers, and I was like, no, Mr. Baloyi, we want to meet you, and we can offer you 2 cars. I hear that you want to do a car rental, and I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. I went to Mudimule. When I went to Mudimule, he saw this small boy and he's like, yes. So Baloyi wakona hiwena.
Because that's actually my next question. I wanted to ask, if you don't mind, how old are you at the time? This 2017.
Now I'm turning 28 December. I'm not yet 28. I'm turning 28 December. So you can go back 3 years back. It means I was somewhere 24.
What's pushing you? What's driving you? I mean, I'm sure some months are hard. Like maybe Mali again. I'm talking about back then.
Yeah.
What was always been pushing you? Why didn't you try and get a permanent job elsewhere on Janjan?
K-Mesh, to be honest with you, I'm a, how can I put it? I'm good. I'm bad at following instructions. I don't know. I don't like being bossed around. Maybe it's just my nature. I don't know.
Or maybe your nature is just to own.
That has always been me.
Yeah.
I always had that thing. I want someone to come work for me. I want to create job opportunities. I never wanted to work for people. So that's why I always wanted to try and make money by myself there and there. Even if I would just make the 300 rand, because I've noticed people are working, but they are not making money. You see, it's better for you to make 500 rand in a week, and you know that it's something that belongs to you, than to make 500 rand when you are going to an office. No offense. When you are going to an office, because when you go to an office, you are going there, you're going to use the same 500 rand for transport, for food, and all those things. So I never wanted that. Yeah. So yeah. People try to offer me jobs. Someone tried to offer me a job to say, we want you to come and work for us, their events management company as well. They're like, oh, can I give you 15K a month? I was like, oh, no, you know what, no, I'll pass, because in good months, in a week or in a weekend, I can make that 15,000 myself. But you see, when someone comes to you and offer you a job like for a month, okay, number one, I have to pour petrol, go to work. There's VAT that I will have to pay 15%, and it goes back to down there, and you know I have to wake up and instructions,
and it still does not belong to you.
It's just VAT.
So okay, I just want to talk about, maybe if we can jump back a bit, if you are okay with the school.
No
now you're growing up, you're staying with your mom again, and then the father is not there. But the father.
The original family, but then
and you've never had a relationship with him?
No, up until now, when
up
I'm
until
old,
now.
because you see, we do communicate, call each other every now and then. Hello, how are you? Good. Sometimes pass by and see him. Yeah.
And how did that affect you? How do you think the absence of your father affected you? Positively or negatively, doesn't matter. Anyhow.
Positive. Let me talk about the positive part.
Yeah.
It actually impacted my life instead of affect my life, because I think it actually helped me to be a better father to my daughter. To be honest with you, I don't want any mistake when it comes to my daughter. We're not together with the mother anymore, but she knows that when it comes to my daughter, she's daddy's little princess. And you see, it impacted my life because I wanted to be a better father. I never wanted to be away from her, you see, regardless of the differences that which we might have. But when it comes to her, I want to be there for her. She must know that there's daddy. You see, if you are to come now and say, no, I'm daddy, she will say, no, when you are not daddy. I know my daddy. He is my daddy. And surprisingly, she didn't know what my name up until last year.
Okay, why?
She just didn't know my name.
She just called you daddy.
Yeah, she has always been calling daddy. And someone will come and ask, hey, where's Xitsakiso? Then she'll be surprised and so, no, where's Papa? Oh, daddy. Yeah. So up until last year, that's when she started knowing, this is daddy. So his name is Xitsakiso. His name is Election or Baloyi. So you see, so I wanted to be there for my daughter, and that's actually one thing. She's actually a driving force to my life, and I want to. This makes me emotional at times when I'm talking about it, because she brought out the best in me. There's nothing that I wouldn't do for her. There's literally nothing that I wouldn't do for my little girl. She's daddy's princess, and oh God, yeah, that's just how it is. And now she's turning 6 on the 25th of June, and yesterday I was with her. She was telling me, she was like, Daddy, I want 2 cakes for birthday, 1 chocolate and the other one Sophia. So I want to make sure she just has to get everything, because things that I did not get, she has to get them. So yeah, I think this deserves a tea.
Amen. Let's sip. Pause.
This deserves a tea.
And then, did we finish at University of Limpopo? Did we get the degree?
Yeah, let me say that University of Limpopo, it got to a point where, like, after that, I never really got to sit down. So every day going to class was never that good for me. So
now you're in business and now you know money. It's not the same.
You know, if you have tasted this, it's hard to go
go
there,
back
especially if you
and
know how
sit.
to make it and sit and listen.
Because like we got to sit there we think
Try
we're going
and
to
make
learn
money.
how to make money,
And
that's not what they
it's
teach
always
us.
the case. So yeah, what happened is after that I went and requested for a letter of transfer to UNISA.
Okay.
So I went to UNISA. Now I'm studying with UNISA.
Okay.
It's a final year.
The same degree. You're trying to finish this one.
Yes, I took all the modules that which I'm actually accredited. So to finish them with UNISA. But after that, I'm just gonna go back and graduate with University of Limpopo.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like I'm studying with UNISA per se,
Okay.
but it's just finishing the modules. So even now, I'm writing my exams. On the 25th, I'm writing my third exam. Then the third, I'm finishing my exams.
So and what's pushing you to finish? Why aren't you just saying I have a house, Keshapu? Yeah.
You know, this is what the Bible says.
Yeah.
He who began a good work in you will
Will
make sure that
surely
he
perfect
finishes
it.
it.
Yes.
You see, he makes sure that he perfects it.
Yes.
This is for my generation and the youth as a whole, to say that when you start something, you have to make sure that you finish it. Whether you're gonna use it or not. Personally, I don't think I'm gonna use my degree. I think I'm not gonna use my degree. But having it there, you see, when K-Mesh come and say like, Mr. Rabbit. So they find me, when she finds me driving a scooter here to deliver pizza, she'll be like, pizza guy. No, he has a degree there. You see, just like my friend, my personal assistant, he has a degree. You see, and
he's not using it.
He's not. For him, he's using it because he's more of a media person.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
So you see such things. You get to.
Yeah.
So I have to finish it. I have to finish it and just put it there, and so that I can be able to motivate even my daughter.
Even your daughter to say,
you know what, you have to finish what you start.
Yeah.
Baskari stop utomile business just because just colony no. Not that.
Okay. Okay, so I think we've broken down the events one, and then we've broken down the clothing. How do we get the clothes?
The clothes, you go to our Facebook page.
Then you
then
say,
you
I want.
order and you also call. Then you pay 50% deposit.
Yeah.
Upon order, then 50% on delivery.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
And then how do we rent the cars?
When you rent the cars, it's the same process. We were not yet having a website on renting cars, and but it's just the same process. We've been working with some of the traveling agencies around Polokwane. So whenever they don't have cars, they would call us and say, no, we need cars and all those things. So supply them. Some would just call us straight away for a car rental, then we supply them.
Okay, let's talk about the pizza. Let's talk about the pizza. Yes. So the pizza, Rabbit Pizza started really
Rabbit Pizza started on the 10th of April 2020. It's new.
Am I the first one to host you on a show and interview you about the pizza?
On screen, yes.
Okay. Okay, but I'm still the first on screen, so...
Yes, on screen, yes, because we got coverage from media companies.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mention names. So
no, let's not. Okay.
We actually got coverage from media companies, about 4 big media companies in South Africa. And one of the biggest, even now, it's still busy covering us. Yesterday, they were covering us. And they are still coming this week. And next week, Wednesday, I don't know the date, but we are going to be on the screens again on TV, covering Rabbit's Pizza. And somewhere this week, we are going to be on K-Mesh screen.
Yes, on Friday.
You see, on Friday, we're going to be on K-Mesh screen.
Yes. You're making moves. You are
on the move.
You're on the move. You are on the move.
On the move.
And you are 28.
I'm 27.
You're he's 27. 28 is still coming.
It's still coming.
27 and here you are, and you have companies and baby companies, and How do you feel?
By God's grace.
Yeah.
I just say, you see, everything for me, it's God.
Yeah.
It's God. Because if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be where I am. Because God has kept me. God is still moving us right now. And with everything that we do, I believe and trust in God. I'm one person whose faith it's not shaken. There's nothing that shakes me. My faith is not shaken at all. No matter what happens, whether we're working, making money, money does not shake me. When it comes to Sunday, I put everything aside, go to church. After church, come back, then we continue with what needs to be done. Because God is the one who started all this. God is the one who sustained all this. So He's the source of my life. So there's no way that I'll get to a point and be like, you know what, Ash,
there's no God.
There's no God. I have seen God. If we talk about having seen God, if there's a person who has seen God, that's me. That's me. I have seen God. Every Sunday.
I think this is a great time to just worship Him. I mean, another way you're a singer.
Hallelujah.
One song, just one song. Chorus, nje, chorus. I wanna kombela chorus, nje.
K-Mesh, you wanna expose me?
Chorus, nje, manje worship.
Ayini.
Remember,
Sure. Jehovah, K-Mesh is exposing me, guys. You are here, Lord. And you said you'll never leave. We need you, Lord. We need you, Lord.
Oh my God!
I give me a signal, so.
They were saying the track. Okay, let's do it again. We're gonna do it again. Your voice, my God.
Let me drink water.
I almost cried. I almost cried. Why do you have so many talents?
I'll pray for you.
What? Why? Oh my God!
It's
People
God.
are favored, man, out here.
God.
Okay, let's hear the chorus. Period.
You are here, Lord. And you said you'll never leave. We need you, Lord. We need you, Lord. We say, we need you, Lord. We need you, Lord. We need you, Lord. My favorite part. We trust you, Lord. We trust you, Lord. We trust you, Lord. I trust God with all my life.
Amen.
Everything that I have.
But why can't a person be so talented? Well, I think. Kurimara, Mudim. And Mudim gives them. I'm sure you just swim. Go inside the pool of blessings.
With all spiritual blessings.
Amen.
And
everyone.
So you see, David said that surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. So
Amen.
some of us, that grace we have tapped into it.
Tapped into it. So
we're not going out. You test and see that the Lord is good. You know.
So some of us have got the talents. We have got the gifts. We are just not tapping into them. Can you say that? We are not tapping into the
We're
grace.
not tapping into them. We're scared. We are scared of the disadvantages.
Yeah.
We don't want to explore more.
Yeah.
And let's have more faith. Trust God more. Believe God. You see, what He said He's going to finish, He makes sure that He finishes it.
Yeah.
That's God.
Sure. Okay. And how do we get the pizza?
The pizza, for you to order the pizza, you can go on our website, www.rabbitspizza. It's rabbit with an S. Pizza.co.za. We are launching that tonight. They can also call because we have got we are working from both in both Polokwane, Mankweng, Tzani, and Giyani. So if someone is in Mankweng, they can call 0812087107 on the screen. They'll see it.
Yeah.
If you are in Tzani, you can call the same 0812087107 or alternatively call 065 921 5054. In Giyani, it's 081 53 00077.
So, okay, let's talk about this. So you have a branch, so I'll call it a branch, Azanin, Akian, and Polokwan.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Okay. After we started the pizza business, it all started here, where we are at Mamadimu Park.
Yes.
That is Mangwe, in Polokwane. So I was in the kitchen, lockdown, you know.
Yeah.
So lockdown, I tried. I'm a person who loves wearing an apron. So
You
it's
love
just
cooking.
that I love the kitchen, you know.
Yes.
So
Amen.
when things are not right in my head, I go into the kitchen, give a little bitty pizza, you know. So the pizza started, and people posted it on social media. People started.
Wait, so there was no plan for the pizza company, for Rabbit Pizza?
No.
You just went into the kitchen, cooked something up.
Then
Rabbit
posted it.
Pizza!
Yeah. Just like that.
You're lying.
I always had a plan, and my old diary.
Yeah.
It was 2007. My 2007 diary, I wrote on it. I still have it. I'll search for it somewhere. My plans. I always wanted to open a restaurant, and
it's probably from working from spare.
yes, I wanted to open a restaurant, and I was like, you know what? One day I'm gonna get there. So it has always been there, but embedded down there. So yeah, then it started just like that. Got locked down. So I shared with my sister, then gave my sister and her husband. They were like, oh, no, this pizza is so nice. It's better than other pizzas that we know. Even the toppings, the cheese. Someone on Twitter even said that, you know, this pizza looks like it has triple extra cheese. And with some pizza companies, pizza joints, when you say extra cheese, you don't even see that there's an extra cheese.
There's no extra cheese.
There's not even cheese somewhere there. So yeah, so from there, posted it. We took videos. They took videos when we were eating, and then posted it on Facebook, and everyone was like thrilled. They started calling, please, we want pizza, one pizza. So I started selling their pizza to them. Started selling the pizza. Just like that, the pizza company started here in Mangwe. Then,
in your kitchen?
In this kitchen. Then I went home to visit home when the lockdown was lifted a bit. Okay, I had a permit from Rabbit's group.
The company.
So I went home to go and see them because it's been like a long time without going home. So when I got home, I taught my baby sisters and
how to
prepare pizza. And you know what? Within a day, they had mastered it. So while I was home, somebody called and said, I see, I'm a person with social media. I always check in where I am. They're like, I see you are home. Please make us pizza. We're gonna pay. At home. So I made the pizza, went to go and deliver to them. After delivering to them, they posted on social media. They're like, Rabbit's Pizza, you see, just like that, people started sharing. Just like that. So when they started sharing, I think we had about they will give me the name. 80,000. What do we call it? 80,000 people who viewed the post on Twitter.
On Twitter.
Mimi Guru posted it on Twitter, and a lot of people gained interest. And it was just a week. Believe you me, it was just a week. All of a sudden, just like that, boom! People are calling us. You see, now I'm even falling because of pizza. People are calling us. Cape Town, Durban, Johannesburg, Pretoria. Guys, we want to taste this pizza. This pizza looks amazing. What's happening? And just like that, people of Mwami Tolobona, they started asking for pizza. So, here's the interesting part. President now comes and says that, okay, level 4, guys, you can go all out and deliver food. Good shot. Then we made a permit for Rabbit's Pizza. Just like that, we started working, delivering pizzas, and Mwamito was just blown. I'm telling you, within 2 weeks, the week that we worked in Zani, we actually made more money than we made when we were this side in 2 weeks, in 1 week. So just like that, Mwamito started with pizzas. Now, as we talk, Mwamito is the biggest compared to the one here. And India. Every day we are selling pizzas like.
And why do you think that is? Is it because they know you? Maybe they're trying to support their person, or ganjani?
You know, K-Mesh, even if I know you, if you're not doing something good,
I'm not gonna.
I will come once, but not come back.
Yeah,
You
that's
see?
true.
I'll say we are supporting black business.
Yeah.
You see, there's a difference between supporting black business and serving your cravings.
That's true.
So now it's not about supporting anymore. They have
Now
tasted
we want the
pizza.
product.
They want the product, because a person will support you once and be like, you know what? When you do nonsense, they move on.
Yes.
You see?
And then Shokamamito, who's making the pizzas? Is your little sisters?
Currently, yes, because we are trying to. My lawyers are busy with lawyers because it's one. They are busy with the paperwork.
Yeah.
You see, so with this kind of business, you wanna protect everything before it gets out there. Already we're getting calls from people saying they want to franchise. So the ship might be tight.
Deal with the legal part.
Yeah, the legal part has to be done. Like recipe-wise, must be protected.
Yes.
Everything about the pizza business must be protected.
Yes.
So it's not about being registered alone, but it needs to be protected.
Yes.
Because you never know, people can steal good ideas, and they do steal good ideas out there.
Yeah.
So my baby sisters now are working, but there's also we also hired some for delivery and all that. So
you're already creating employment.
Yes, we are 9 now.
Gaga rabbit pizza only.
Rabbit pizza. We are 9.
And then
Agiani, they're also working Agiani the same way. So they're working in Guyana doing deliveries from Section E. So they're also working like it's just business as usual. Every day it's business. Just like that.
So when you started with making this pizza, did you go to any school, like cooking, in any YouTube, or just
kitchen?
Is your thing.
Kitchen.
So you just hlanganisa.
You see, kerata apron. Apron na mina ingaku so apron na mina. So the only thing that I went on YouTube to check was the pizza base. That's the only thing I checked on
YouTube.
On YouTube too. So,
and now you have a campaign.
Yeah. Cooking has always been my thing.
Yes.
Cooking has always been my thing. So I love the kitchen. I love cooking. Yeah.
And now the kitchen is making you money. What you love is making you money.
In fact, with everything that I've always done, it's something that I love. Events management, I love it. And, even if I don't sleep the whole night, sleeping is just not one of my things.
You don't sleep.
I can't. Even if I sleep at 12, by 3, to start praying or start doing that and that, trying to check things and.
Are you a hard worker? Do you consider yourself a hard worker?
I wanna say ula kunchayisa ti-drums stamina n'wini, but ula kuntichaya, but I consider myself a hard worker because I don't stop until it's done. Yeah, I don't stop until
don't stop until it's done.
Yes. It might take time, but I don't stop until it's done. If I can put my mind to something, I want to make sure that it finishes. I finish it off, and that keeps me moving as well. Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a successful person?
Not successful, but pushing towards success. Because success, it's a big word. If I say I'm successful, it means I really have reached where I want to be.
Yeah.
I haven't reached where I want to go. I'm not even 40%.
But you are on your way.
I'm on my way to what I want to achieve.
Yeah.
You see, I still want to make sure that, village economy, we have to change everything. The villages are okay. If you are in town, they tell we only deliver 5 kilometers within the radius of town. So what about the people who are in the villages? You see? So I would say I have worked in the rabbit pizza alone. When we have a lot of shops opened, Rabbit's Pizza shops opened in the villages.
Within the village.
Within the village, you see, so that people in the village can be able to access. Won't only be pizza. Because now the menu keeps going on and on and on, and the process that we are in, it's opening a restaurant. We must have restaurants in villages.
Yeah.
In the morning, you know what, let me just go to Rabbit's restaurant or Rabbit's Pizza to go get pizza. You see, you don't need to take a taxi. If you only have 200 rand, then you have to take 100 rand for transport. When you get to town, what is it that you're gonna eat? You see, it's only 100 rand left. Why not walk and go there? 200 rand gets you everything. We can even eat mirifo. You see, mi jakata mirifo mishura, mi muka mi akaya, mi atamba, mi tlela. You see, so what we actually have, I think as black people, should I say, no offense to anyone, we have actually confined our minds to an extent that we think other things are for other people. They are specifically for town people.
Pizza is for town.
It's for town.
You can't buy pizza la newa.
No. You find people driving, talking about Nwamitwa, driving all the way from Shihoko. From Shihoko to town, it's about 47 to 50 kilometers. And they go back with pizza. So why not take pizza and bring it close to the people? You see?
Bring pizza to the people.
Yes, and that's what we are doing. A lot of people have been asking me a question while you are still asking about success. We are not yet successful. We are working our way towards success. Asking, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And this question, I answer it in this way. We are not talking about 5 years. If God took us from the 10th of April to today, which is the 10th of June, how many months? It's 2 months. And we are where we are right now, 3 branches. We are not going to talk about 5 years. We are talking 5 months. Ask me from today, where do we see ourselves in 5 months? And in 5 months from now, that means we are in November for December. So ask that question, where we see ourselves in 5 months, and I will answer that gladly.
Where do you see yourself in 5 months?
In the next 5 months, K-Mesh, we must be having at least 3 shops which are not where we are not working from home.
Yes.
And the structure already is there that we going to be working with. The model is there. The pictures are there. All we need to do is to move. We don't have the money to do that. And I believe someone viewing, someone who subscribed on K-Mesh's page, will definitely give us money.
The things. I told you in my first video that when I sit here with African young people who are saying they've got business ideas such as this one is not even an idea. This one is a plan in action. This one is a rabbit on the move. I need an influx of messages from young African people with the money, but who don't have the vision to buy into the vision. Young African CEOs with the money, but who do not have this vision, but who are willing to buy into this vision. I don't want to say this again in Sweden. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Okay, so this guy does not consider himself successful. He's working towards it. He's pushing.
Yeah.
And here's this big house that is looking at me. How did we get here? At 27.
We're not going to talk about the big house. We're not going to talk about the house. We're not going to talk about... We passed by there. We're just going to say it's God's grace. You see, when God is on your side, He connects you with people. And God, in fact, I love this word, by God's grace. You know, by God's grace, I was connected to the right people at the right time. And that's Mr. Maklo. And he's been a blessing to my life. And, you know, we are not going to dwell much there, but he's just been a blessing. Yeah. So...
And you know, you keep on talking about people. There's man Joyce, there's man, there's man. Like, God has put people
around to help and support.
Like divine helpers.
Amen. So yeah, that's just about it.
Sure.
We're not going to talk about
it. It's fine.
Let's come back to that pizza.
Okay. And then not even from like where you are right now,
Yes.
currently
Yes.
in your life. Are you happy?
I am extremely happy. If there's a person whose name speaks louder and ministers to him, that's me. Xitsakiso Xitsakin. I'm happy. You see, like I said, my trust is God, and in God you have peace of mind. You see, you get the peace that surpasses all human understanding, and that's all. It's enough for me. I'm happy. I'm not worried. I don't worry about tomorrow. The scriptures tells you don't worry much about tomorrow. I'm grateful for everything that comes, and my motivation to a lot of people that I always talk to is to say, never worry about things that you cannot change, but be grateful for what you have now. You see, so you don't worry about anything, but be grateful of what you have right now. That's what it says in the book of Philippians 3, verse 16. It says, be grateful for what you have. You have not yet, Paul was saying, I have not yet really achieved, like I'm telling you, I've not yet really succeeded. And we're still on the journey. But above all, we become grateful for what God has given us. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm grateful for what God has done in my life.
Okay, 2 last questions. What do you want to say to yourself, looking at where you are today on the 10th of June? I want you to say, Xitsakiso, 1, 2, 3.
Xitsakiso, 1, 2, 3. Okay, Xitsakiso, my boy.
Yes, boy.
Keep working, keep pushing. I'm talking to you there. Yeah, keep working, keep pushing until you reach where you want to be. You have not yet moved a meter. You just moved an inch from where you were. So what I can say to myself is that keep hustling, keep pushing, and keep inspiring people. And that's one thing I want to do, to keep inspiring people. Every day I receive messages from people that I know, and people who are, some who are older than me, some who are successful more than I am, and they be like, no, man, you are pushing, you are there. Those words, they give me courage to say, you know what, it means something right is being done. And let's just tell myself to keep pushing, keep being real. This is just me. Happy always, and crazy at times, because when I'm with Rasna, he's the most craziest person, so he's one crazy person who brings out the crazy me. So yeah.
And what do you want to say to somebody out there, a young person out there watching this? What do you want to say to them?
I will say this. I quote, that is Creflo Dollar I'm quoting. I always quote this. Dedication is the mystery behind distinction. I will repeat. Dedication is the mystery behind distinction. Dedicate yourself if you want to do something. If you have an idea, do not share with everyone. Not everyone is going to support your idea. Start with the little that which you have. Do what you think you can do. Someone will see you doing something right. Even myself, nobody has approached me so far to say we want to give you millions. But
you started where you are.
We started where we are with the little that which I had. And I believe millions are still coming, you know. Billions are still coming. And we're not talking next year, we're talking 2020. When people are saying 2020, it's not my year, I was still saying, you know what, 2020 has been so great to me. And even right now, I'm still saying that. So be yourself, give out the best that which you can give. Work on your idea. Be authentic. Don't do something because someone else is doing it. You see, and there are a lot of disadvantages than there are advantages. So take the advantages than the disadvantages. I don't know if you understand this.
I get it. 100%.
There are a lot of disadvantages. You will find that you have 60% of disadvantages and 40% of advantages. It's fine. Hang on to the advantages because you never know. It might work out best.
The advantages will get you to where you want to go.
Where you want to go.
Yeah.
Because for me, when I did this, the money that which I had, because I was not working, it's been a month, after lockdown, and there was nothing coming in. And for me, ever since January, it was not well. You see, there was not really money coming in. I was getting help from, So she's been helping me, and that on its own gave me courage. And with the money that which I had, I bought stock. And that stock brought in double of the money that I used in that week alone. That was a risk.
That was a risk.
Because we are still under lockdown.
Yes.
So had I not did that, we don't know where we'll be. K-Mesh wouldn't be here right now. But just because I took a risk, and here she is.
Inspired. Take the risks, young people. Take the risks. Take the little that you have. Those people, how many fish and loaves did they have that they gave?
2 and 5.
It was 2 loaves,
2 fish,
2 fish, and 5 loaves.
Yes.
And then they gave it to Jesus to Jesus who prayed, and it multiplied. So take the little that you have for God to multiply. If you are not going to give God something to multiply, stop sitting there and complaining.
Yeah, because you see, if you don't do anything at all, you see, God works in mysterious ways.
Yes.
There are principles in life. Sorry for those who are not born again. I'm too born again. I'm born again, and
very born again.
I know God. I will talk about God because I have seen Him. You see, the Israelites, they only managed to cross the Red Sea full of water because of the first step that was taken.
That you had to, Moses, do this so that God can do
they
that.
They had to take a step of faith to do something, and then God did the rest. That's what all you need. You just need to take a step of faith, do something, God will do the rest. Look at Barkimango, blind Bartimaeus. He shouted.
He had to shout.
Then he started seeing. Let's go and look at the woman with the issue of blood. What did she do?
She went and touched the hem
of garment. She took a step. So all you need to do is to take a step. Press on towards what you want to receive. If you can press on, you can just put your mind to it. I'm telling you, forget about what it's not gonna work and focus on what is gonna work. Amen.
Hallelujah. Nizwile. I think he just closed for me. Stop focusing on what's not gonna work and focus on what's working and what will work. Take a step. Take that first step. Take that first step. Do something. Do something. Do something. You guys, you can see my set is different because my set is in Johannesburg and I'm still here in the villa. And I told you guys that I will try and get you stories while I am here. And here's a story that I know will inspire somebody and encourage somebody. I hope you enjoy it, you guys. I hope you take what he's saying. And I look forward to seeing the success that he's going to be, that his companies are going to be, because I know for a fact that they are going to be successful, that Rabbit Pizza is going to be successful no matter what. So you guys, here's Xitsakiso here bringing pizza to the people. He's bringing pizza to the village. You know what you gotta do? You gotta get on #BlackAgenda. Hit me with a comment with the #BlackAgenda, because that's what we gotta do. We must think generationally, guys. We must do this thing. I'm sure you're gonna leave this business to your child and grandchildren.
Definitely.
And we must think like the other race, guys. Stop doing this thing of just chilling. You know what I mean? So you guys, we were here. We spoke to Xitsakiso. So we're gonna taste the pizza, man.
Yes.
We're gonna taste the pizza and I'll let you know. And then you gotta do the things. Follow them on. Where are you?
We are on Facebook. That is That is Rabbit's Pizza. That's Rabbit's Pizza on Facebook. My media team is still working on the Instagram page, the Twitter page, and everything else. So for now, follow us on Facebook. If you are on Twitter, just follow Mimi Guru. He's the one who's always updating our things, and follow Xitsakiso1 at Xitsakiso1. That's me personally. So, but very soon you're gonna be getting everything on the website and www.rabbitspizza.co.za. You'll get all the information and everything that which you need there.
Rabbit with an S. That's Rabbit pizza. Amen. You guys, my fire is not here today, but I'm going back to my set. As you know, my campfires keep burning, my coffee stays hot, my cup remains full, and my heart stays giving. All you gotta do is email me if you have a story that you know can inspire a young person out there, or if you just think that there's a healing that needs to take place in here and you just want to come here and cry. I'm your girl, because I know that young people are in pain and there's a lot of crying that needs to happen. So you guys, here's Xitsakiso. He did not grow up in the big houses where when you enter the gate, but around that. No. He's not that guy. He came from humble beginnings and he's doing the things, and I believe he will continue doing the most. And you must stop this thing, black people, of saying, this guy only knew his father recently, Mara. Look at him. The excuse. Hari berekeng, hari zame, ari Xitsakiso na yima. So you guys, you know what to do. So you know what? You get your tissues and let's go. You guys, I am in the kitchen. We're gonna see them do the pizza thingy. I feel like I'm in the apron, guys. Huh? I'm in the apron. These people, when they're billionaires, they must know that I was their first employee. Yeah. So you guys, we are here. We're gonna see them do the pizza. I'm gonna taste it for you guys. I'm gonna try and share with you, okay? So here we are. So they're just gonna do their thing, and then yeah, we'll take it from there. Alright. Okay, we have started the process. Okay, so what are we making?
Here I'm preparing K-mash, chicken mayo. This is medium chicken mayo medium pizza.
Is this the new one you want to try?
Oh, by the way, I'm trying. Oh, you. Okay.
Actually, you said you're trying a new one.
I forgot. Let's start over.
Okay, no, just make what
you can work it out.
Yeah, you know, okay. I forgot, because in the first place I thought I was making chicken mayo.
Yeah.
But I also want to try a smoky, chickenish mayo-ish there, just for you. So she's the first one who's going to start testing it today. Out of the 5 flavors we have, we want to add the 6th one.
Yes.
And I was in the process of testing it today, so she's going to be the first person to test it, So yeah.
Okay, do your thing. Let me not disturb you.
Alright.
Doing the things, ne? I'm doing the things. Hello, bakery pizza. This is me. Okay, I just put it in here.
Yes. Like that, then we can close. Then we'll wait for probably 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Then you can time your stove.
What?
This is
to
5.
This is 5. This is 10.
Yes.
Where should I go? 10.
You can put it on 10. But constantly checking how.
You don't open, you just check.
You can open and check as long as you keep checking it because it must look nice, Yeah, the ice must eat very well. And that's just like that, our pizza is in. Then now we start preparing the box. Yeah, then you fold it from that side.
Like this.
You must fold it in.
Okay, one last question. Okay, another question. What do you say, to somebody who says, Anna, I can't start because I'm in a capital to have a restaurant or whatever, and here you are in your own kitchen. Yeah.
Like I said, what you need to do is to start with what you have.
Yes.
You don't have to wait for a restaurant. You see, a good idea will always pull people to you. If you have a good idea, just make sure you protect it, and somebody will see it and then help you. And that's how you actually grow. That's all you need.
All good ideas started in the garage, apparently.
Yes.
So we're taking it out.
Yes.
It smells so nice.
Yeah, so with us, our slogan says that if it's not cheesy and tasty,
it's not rabbit.
us.
It ain't us, fam. Cause remember what she's really when she's rabbit.
So yeah, we're cutting your pizza.
Yes.
And you see, just like this. Let's take it.
Okay, yeah, fully because they're big.
Okay, so it means we're making how many? Eight slices.
It looks so, and it looks so, I don't like the word, man. So, man.
So yeah, and
oh my gosh,
just like that, there's your pizza.
Rich. What am I trying to say, man? It's.
Yeah, I feel.
Do you understand?
I feel.
Yeah, it's
So-
not like that other pizza that we know that's dry. You know that other pizza that we know, it's like dry and cardboardy. Master cardboard.
So voila, there's your. This is what we call, since K-Mesh and Asatiru, which one to order. So this one, it's we call it rabbit special.
So you
You just say I don't know what to eat, and I eat everything. If you don't eat
something,
other
you say I
meats, you
don't
just
eat
say,
what
but I
what.
don't eat this.
Yeah.
Then, but we'll try and work around it and exclude what you don't eat. So since you eat everything, bon appetit, just like someone said.
Hey, Ame! This looks so yummy, you guys. Can you see that? Or you can see. You guys, I'm so inspired by the cheese. Like when I eat some bullshit.
Gushe na lona What's your book and
Just sing for me.
Shikwembu shaina mwino.
Oh my god. It's rich. Like
Out of 10.
You must comment.
And then out of 10,
I
K-Mesh.
did it 10. I did it 10. It's 100.
100. Okay, out of 100 K-Mesh.
No, they haven't given us something. What's done? And I'm not buying your face.
Please tell them. Now you can say
If it's not cheesy and tasty, it's not rabbit. Okay, now you taste it and you cheesy. If it's not cheesy, when it's cheesy and tasty, it ain't us, fam. It ain't us. Oh my god, it is so nice. And then the spring onion does the thing here on top. Oh.
shall melt this ashilo. Okay, K-Mesh banavela la no I farmers.
This one is what kind of medium.
This is medium rabbit special.
This is medium rabbit special. My banana. After eating this, I'm sure you guys will be full. Like, there's no need to discuss this. You can see their work. There's no need for me to convince you. Like, I'm not convincing you anymore. This is it. You can see. Whoever has eyes can see. You guys, I hope to see you on the social medias sharing and commenting, getting on the hashtag Black Agenda. Let's do this thing. This is not even about supporting black businesses. No. This this is about supporting quality. We're not even supporting, it's about feeding our cravings. Thank you so much.